All right, cool. So we're live again. I think. Wait, maybe in a minute. Wow, it's taking forever. We're live again. There we go. Session 18 of Age of Ashes.
How are we not dead?
I
Persistence,
asked that.
sheer grit, and
And luck.
sometimes clever thinking and luck.
Like, I was definitely sure we should be on our third backup characters by now, but you know.
I was sure we somehow would be dead on those mines, but we proved those mines wrong.
We have yet, no one's died.
Somehow.
Yet.
We've gotten close.
Yeah, I mean the further along, the hopefully the, well, I won't say.
I mean, the enemies we also get worse.
Don't worry. The further along we get, the higher chance that we're going to get an enemy who does 200 damage in one hit. Actually, just 100 damage in one hit. One shots Dax from full health to auto death.
That's true. Yeah. You're not that far off it. You're level 7. Like
I'm just saying, one of us is over 100 hit points right now. All it takes the enemy dealing us 100 hit points in a single blow, and Dax auto dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that enemy hits twice.
The point
Crazy.
is massive damage is a rule. So,
Massive
It
damage.
is.
Nah, it's not.
says,
I mean, it would be fine as long as Dax doesn't get hit.
says the kobold in denial.
I'm a sorcerer. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
We'll see how
alter reality.
We'll see how well you reject the next boss fight.
Well, speaking of realities, who wants to do a recap?
Sure, I can do it.
Cool.
We started at 29. Laurentius was still sick. We look on the vampire's profile, find some homely bones in there. We look at the mines in the fire pit, find some less home cooking in there. We travel towards the south, towards the waterfall, find another. Well, not found another dragon token, but there was another dragon totem. We arrived to the orange totem. There was some hollow trunks and some pillocos hiding in there, which, of course, we initiated the combat, and in the end we were victorious and destroyed the orange totem. We also dealt with Laurentius' sicknesses, which is some kind of anthrax intoxication. Who knows where that came from. Day 30. Dax summoned in the dimensional book or library to deal with the disease intoxication that was before mentioned, and we traveled further on to the waterfall and to the next totem across the rivers. Day 32. We arrived to this crumbling temple and find our red totem and also a Bibla, some kind of a draconic cousin, lower cousin, lower cousin by dragon standard, if even that. Who was waiting for more sacrifice, more tributes, and was cunning. And as we tried to converse it with information, and Dak was trying to flee, and others was like, okay, we are gonna fight it. And the creature grappled us, we started fighting it, and in the end it died. Alicia then... the party had a conversation about harvesting the creature for Alicia's benefits, and Alicia in the end harvested some scales out of it, black dragon scales, or equivalent to that. Afterwards, we got some loot from this area, from the totem, some money, a lot of money, because the people had a lot of money in there. Some gems, healer glass wand, a spiked shield, and then we had a rest as we tried to manage our level up and the tons of fucking copper that we have. But
which resides in our bag of holding.
Yes, just 8 blocks of copper, which never will go waste because we have a dragonborn with us or kobold with us.
Yes, 7 bulk.
That's pretty much the highlights of the session.
So much copper in the loot.
But, if the saying is right, we don't want to lose those gold pieces.
Yeah.
Indeed. So we ended the session with you guys doing the final doing this penultimate dragon totem. You know of one more that you decided to circumnavigate much earlier in your jungle expeditions. Can't quite remember why, but
Because
either way,
we knew about its location, but we decided to head northwards first.
yeah, I think that was about
Because
right.
we were over here and we discovered its location. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we ended the session pretty much straight after the dividing of the loot. So we haven't finished the day yet. So we need a survival check to see how the camping goes for your nighttime. Okay, then we need some fortitude saves, as it's not great. It's not great. We know how this goes.
Should be a +3 on that, but I already clicked away all the potions.
Yeah, it's fine. You are all good. I'm going to take the day forward as you manage to get your sleep in. Don't know if that actually ticked the day.
I mean, my buffs went away.
My buffs went
All
away,
right.
so you did.
So it did. Cool. You get through the night. Now, question is, where do you want to go? What
Well, we
direction?
need to hit that last totem.
We go here.
Good.
We go here. Send
And
Rolani
send
like
her-
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Renali reports that evening that nothing of import is there.
Send her here, and then we go continue north.
Yep.
All right. Another survival roll. Excellent. You have a great night's sleep. Yeah, you are absolutely fine. I'm going to take it forward again. So Renali here, and you guys north.
Yep.
Renali says that there is nothing there. It's empty. Pretty clear. There's even fewer animals in this sort of. So like the hex is near whatever this thing is. Presumably because of that thing. All right. Then another survival as your day continues without incidents. You have a good night's sleep as well. And we can move into this.
And we'll have Renali for this day set up camp for us.
Yep, that's fine. Can absolutely do that. So, as you head towards where Renali recalls the dragon pillar being, and where it's marked on the map that you took from the dig site, the rain seems to get heavier as you get closer, and through the breaks in the canopy, you can actually see that it's there's much heavier clouds, basically black light clouds overhead, flashing with lightning. As you get closer, you can even see that some of them are like some of the lightning has struck the earth, destroyed trees, and there's split open trees entirely, scorches in the earth, and smoldering remains, as it feels very much like you are in the midst of a chaotic storm, as it were. And you can sort of see through the shrubberies, as you've sort of had to sort of work your way around and see the dragon pillar off in the distance. As we'll remember this map from last time.
It's been a while.
The dragon pillar, a bright yellow this time. As the storm seems to rage above you. I was going to put on the effect for a rainstorm, but it is unsightly. And just insane how much rain it throws down.
Plus that with Dax just gonna dispel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are practiced at this point.
The point doing it, all that effects will just disappear in an instant.
Yep.
So, you know, this song and dance again. Alicia will keep a lookout for any hidden enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Oh yes, Laurentius is a master of perception now.
Oh, we're doing perception, of course.
Because each one of these has a guardian. It's always had a guardian. So
True. None of you notice anything, but Lux and Laurentius being the survivalists, really. Lux being the one going out and gathering food every night, and Laurentius setting up camp. This is incredibly loud. There is almost a perpetual roll of thunder and flashes of lightning that almost hurt your eyes to focus. So seeing anything is quite difficult. It's almost considered dark here, but the flashes of lightning actually provide enough consistent lighting to light the way. But yeah, with that said, you don't see anything.
Well, all I need to see is that totem.
There's a totem.
yeah.
Well, it'll just be innate wood in a minute if I get lucky again. Am I gonna blow a 4th level spell sword?
Okay.
I clicked the contact. 30.
I mean, at that point, is it 5th level or possibly 7th level, or depending?
I mean, if
Yeah.
it's not a crit fail, I assume, meaning if it's 4th, it should be 4th level because I dispelled it with a 2nd level spell slot at some point. If all
Dax
these
decided to go all out.
Dax
You know, that's new magic.
Dax sees it fizzle out. He feels his magic pulling the strings away from the pillar. And then what you see is as like a direct response from it dying out. You actually see 3 figures emerge from the burnt out husks of trees, and they'll begin to fly away.
Oh.
Wow.
Unless you have anything to within the same round, effectively,
No.
stop them,
Not
then
at,
they are going to retreat.
not at this range.
I mean,
How fast are they?
Considering they're going to fly upwards through the canopy within the round,
I
and,
mean,
and they can move 75 a turn.
75.
How
I mean,
many actions does it take to take something out of a bag?
one.
One
Okay.
action.
I can take out my arquebus, quick alchemy, and then shoot.
What's the range on that?
The arquebus? Ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
but the
mean,
thing is, you're,
150
keep in mind,
feet.
keep in mind, you're going to get a shot off, and it's going to go above the canopy.
Yeah.
I will allow you to take a shot if you want to.
Yes. I you know what? Why not?
Because it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. I figured, whatever, sure. Let me do a couple of things. Because I have to quick alchemy it, and it's going to be because it yells at me if I don't have ammo in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
How do I go about doing the quick alchemy? Because I don't do it that often. I don't want to do it that way, so I'm just going to use the Compendium and just drag one and... Because... There we go. And now I can take a shot. I will not have time to do that, so... that is a hit.
That is a hit. All right, you clip it.
As the lightning and thunder disappears, the noise and the rain, you will hear another boom right over you from behind you, and see Alicia with her arquebus drawn and out with her tools, and take a shot. As they disappear.
Yeah. If no one else has anything, then they will all make their flight into the canopy.
They might come back to haunt us later. I would be worried about them warning the defenders of the temple,
believe-
but I assume they already know that something is up, considering that I'm sure
Yes.
they felt the effects.
I mean,
If not, the barrier falling apart would be a good sign.
Yeah. Anyway, we better turn it into firewood before they come back.
Yes, let us deal with the totem.
I'll be right back in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Alicia will put her
Dax has
arquebus
done his job now. He's checking out.
Just dust his hands.
Yeah. Alicia will put her arquebus away, back in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I physically
Yeah.
don't like my maximum range for anything is like 30 feet. I can't shoot that far.
My
Yeah.
maximum range is ridiculous.
I don't have range option really.
Well, Laurentius, you can chop down the pillar
Drop.
as you are used to doing these days. And we'll drag that off screen.
when he picked up the farming skill, I don't think he was thinking as lumberjack as one.
You know, farming
know-
includes a lot of things.
If it's in Farming Simulator, I consider it farming. So,
Okay.
and you can definitely make money in some lumber.
Also,
That-
I'm axe master, so you know.
No,
it's
that's
a
Yeah.
thing.
That's a technically market I can use to take advantage
A what?
with the portal, because this is a jungle and there's probably good wood here to be harvested.
I
There
mean,
is. You would know that the Kuye defend their trees aggressively from people who would take it from them.
Well, I mean, I imagine they protect their trees, but I don't imagine all the trees is theirs.
Depends what they consider their forest, I suppose. Their jungle.
I mean, it is a big jungle. I'm sure I can find somewhere.
The problem is, wherever you find, you then have to wheel the lumber back past their front door.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not their front door. It's just adjacent to them.
I mean, it's basically a sniping range.
Yeah,
It
I would have
was
to work
within
out a
walking
deal with them.
distance. Yeah, it was within walking distance.
I mean, technically speaking, there's a potato forest in walking distance. That's proven by the fact that we've done it.
True. I mean, walking distance within a day.
There we go.
Easily within a day.
Yeah, I would have to work out with them and see which ones and how far they consider the forest.
And since we didn't send Rahal to do anything today, I suppose we have silk tents today, everyone. Potentially.
Yeah,
Indeed, you do. And the silk tents are quite comfortable, actually.
I think we've got master survivalists, silk tents, and good food. What more can we
Yeah.
ask for?
It's a wonderful time, really.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? So, what are your plans for the next day as we tick the counter forward?
I think you know what our plans are. We might want to ship for.
Travel home.
Turn
We are
around, go
done.
home. That's it.
Yes.
Job
we've
done.
done our job. The curse has been lifted. The QA can do what they want.
I mean, we have lifted the curse for them.
The rest is
8
up to
pillars,
you.
job done. Like, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less.
No more blind.
I suppose.
No more blindness for you. We're good.
Do we have a way to send a message to the QA?
Not right now.
Nope.
I neither have animal messenger nor equivalent spell right now.
And the animal messengers haven't come since well, they haven't come recently, actually. So they're yet to arrive for the next message.
So unless sheep has sending or dreams or like dream spell, not much we can do with that.
No, I do not.
He's a sorcerer, he doesn't have time for such nonsense.
And sadly, I don't get access to them for a couple more levels.
In that case, yeah. Alicia will probably spend the night experimenting, being inspired by something. And throughout the night, you'll probably hear quite a few explosions. Some
Nice.
loud, some quiet, some very bright.
But yeah, I think the group's pretty united that where our goal's going to be here.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have a particular direction you want to approach from? In
The
particular?
way they're not looking.
I mean, not looking might not be the problem because I could turn all of us invisible.
Ah.
Mm.
How long would that last?
10 minutes.
with yeah, and then we can pop up a cheetah elixir, so make us go a little bit faster, because that also lasts us 10 minutes.
So whereabouts do you want to come in from? North, south, east, west?
Probably from the north.
Yeah. Okay.
Since we could just be unseen.
That's fine. Yeah. I want to know where I'm going to put you on the map, you see.
You
Oh, yeah.
You land 10 feet in front of you as a dragon.
Yeah.
It has blind sight. Roll initiative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about right for this campaign.
That's true sight. You see everything. All right.
It's an electric breath weapon. 100 damage each.
Port
Goodbye.
sense. It
So
just,
as you start heading, towards, you start to be able to make it out. Just as you reach the edge of this sort of kind of clearing, thick roots of gnarled trees crisscross this portion of the jungle. It's been a bit of a pain in the ass for you guys to actually get to this with the way the roots seem to fight over room. The earth is sodden with dark, swampy waters. And through the tree line, you can see a squat fortress made of red clay that rises out of the murky water, surrounded by towering dragon-shaped pillars topped with blazing bonfires. You had seen this place once before, and it had a rather magnificent magical boundary that circled all of these pillars. That does not anymore. The water surrounding this fortress, for there is no other word for it, is quite deep. How tall is Dax?
Small.
Under 4 feet.
Are small creatures under 4? How is the size of small?
Yeah,
creatures?
under 4 for sure.
yeah, 4. Yeah, small size is defined from between 2 and 4 feet as the boundary. So
Okay. Dax, you at this very edge are on your tiptoes with the
Jesus.
water up by like your jawbone.
Boy.
And it seems to be a bit deeper than yourself. Like you can feel if you took a step forward, you're likely to be over your head. Lux, I believe you're 5'4".
he is currently
So
it's gonna be like up with my chest right now.
no, for Lux, it's actually like as you step like just a bit further forward than you are, it's up around your neck.
Yeah.
Like you don't think you don't think it gets much deeper, but you are submerged in 5 feet of water.
I would like to say my familiar is probably like on top of my head right now, trying to not get in.
Yeah.
Alicia's yeah.
The palisades around the edge are, like the exterior wall is, they jut out 15 feet into the air from the water, and these sort of towers extend twice as high, going 30 feet up. You can see the sort of central building that's built up against this palisade is slightly higher. You can just about make it out from the angle that you're at.
We
Hmm.
remember
So what is that, like water
last-
and then like solid 30 feet straight up platforms?
Water and then hit the wall. It's 15 feet straight up.
Okay.
from the last time we were here, we were in the south west. Did we see a better entrance into this?
You were in the you were at the west. You did see that part of the palisade it sort of tapered inward in the south.
Okay.
I mean, it's
So-
either going around or climbing a tree and jumping to the wall. Or climbing the wall.
They would not expect us to come from here. I'm sure there's more defenses at the better entrance.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
we can
I
make this work.
I can climb a tree, hopefully.
The thing is, the
Alright.
invisibility sphere only extends 10 feet from Dax.
I mean, Dax hop on my shoulder. I mean, you can that, but
It basically means we have to have a coordinated leap across all at the same time.
Yes.
I mean,
There is enough space in this tree to do that, probably.
There is, it looks like.
So,
It just means it's going to be all of us rolling dice and seeing does group 1, group 2, or group 3 fall into the water, with Dax, of course, part of Laurentius' group.
Yeah, and this. Yeah.
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 How far does
Yeah.
this
I
tree
mean-
extend up? Does it pass the palisade?
It does. It does. Most of these trees do. Most of the jungle's trees are very tall.
I have to double check, what is the roll we need on a long jump?
Long jump is an athletics.
Which-
if I had
which-
a very specific potion I thought about getting, which is allows us to jump as far as horizontally as we can jump vertically.
Okay, DC.
I can solve this. Which one of you is most confident in actually climbing that tree?
I am.
Be Laurentius.
No,
All right,
just-
Lux, you have to carry me,
Oh, okay.
and then Dax will cast Fly on Lux and Alicia.
That would do it.
I mean,
You are going to be sharing my head with Hero, by the way. You have to have my familiar with you. But
That's crowded but acceptable.
you can probably get on Alicia's shoulders.
it's fine. It's just a little cat. That's all. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean no offense, but I prefer Lux.
That's fair. Her shoulders would also be crowded because she also has Cesar. on her.
Basically, you either get to share with an imp or you get to share with a cat.
So
For
I have a
cat.
question. So
Yeah.
Laurentius climbing, could we just be like behind him and like lift up his armor to make the climb easier for him?
That would be trying to assist.
That would be an assist, yeah.
Okay.
Which, keep in mind, a critical failure on assist would result in Laurentius getting penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to.
He can
Athletics.
he can make it. All right, let's hope they don't hear me casting spells, but surely we'll be fine.
I mean, we're a distance out still. It shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Now, the person that can help is probably only Lux. Seeing as you're
Though,
one-
though, if I'm going to be carrying Dax, I will not be able to insist on trying to do an aid it.
Yeah.
Incredible arcane magics that I've learned yesterday. Let's hope it works.
Okay.
Okay.
I do have a climbing kit.
Okay. All right. So let's just confirm what's happening. So, who's flying?
Me and
Lux.
Lux.
Lux and
Okay.
Alicia.
I am
Okay.
currently encumbering myself by carrying Dax.
Okay. And Laurentius is going to make a jump for it.
Got to climb up the tree and then jump across.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we're going to
And-
be right beside him.
Yeah,
as
we're going to
he
float beside him
jumps.
to keep the bubble of visibility around the hold.
Okay, that's fine. That's easily managed with just basic countdowns. All right. Laurentius, I guess as the others begin to float upwards, you can head towards the tree,
Let's
wading
just
chest deep.
just hover near Laurentius so he's still invisible.
That's the plan.
Yeah, we're probably like on either on his shoulders,
I mean, I'd say,
like,
yeah,
or at least horizontally holding onto his shoulder.
A table on my shoulder.
gently guiding
And
him.
an angel. And an usual kobold. Great.
All right. So yeah, let's see an athletics, I guess. Because
Do I need to be wearing the climate kit?
Climate kit's
just-
held, not worn, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, that's for the climate kit checked, and then athletics. Good.
You can climb the tree. You are about you can sort of get up the tree. Let me move you guys. You can get up a good 20-25 feet up to where there's like a sturdy enough looking branch. You do hear you do hear something as you get up into the tree below. Maybe some of your grunts and noises have attracted some attention in the water as a creature sort of peers out of the water at you, seeming to, well, not at you, but looking at the tree and hearing some noises and sort of wondering its tiny, well, medium crocodilian brain as to what's making that noise.
Let's be honest, given its size, it's
Can I
breaking.
like take a ration and throw it like somewhere here?
No, not there. That's next to the Bogart Super. Throw it over there.
Sure, I will throw it like this tree.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can sacrifice a ration. Sure.
I'm pretty sure that's one of my rations, but that's fine.
I mean, at least I can sacrifice.
I mean, it's not a concern because the fact that I have spare.
No,
I
I
can
have
gather
multiple
food.
rations. Like just go in one.
Like, I can gather food. This is not. I'm not concerned anyway.
Yeah, we are not a survey.
Too bad we can't talk with the alligator.
It will
See,
just fuck off.
it is as it sort of climbs out onto the roots, and you can see it is huge. It is terrifyingly huge. It could swallow each and every one of you whole
Lux,
You know,
at the
let's-
same time.
so out of
let's-
character, Lux, we need to capture one and tame it.
Assuming it. I mean, I probably could if given enough time, but
Let's not admire the dinosaur crocodile
Oh, no,
while
I'm
these
just saying
spells
out of
only have
character.
like.
Out of character.
the downside,
In character, Alicia's not paying attention.
I need a huge pasture for it because it can't be kept in a cage. So have fun.
It's true.
So these spells have like 2 minutes tops left. So
Yeah,
All
let's go.
right,
Jump.
Laurentius, athletics check. I'm fudging the skill rules for rule is cool. Technically, need to be able to stride at least 10 feet, but
He strided
well,
up. He
otherwise-
strided up the tree. Let's go.
yeah, let's see the roll. See an athletics. That's a solid athletics. You can make the jump. And you'll sort of move along with him. Now it's difficult to see into this room. But because it's a jungle, everything needs sort of open air when it comes to buildings. Movement of air is important. So, let me.
We're making the GM destroy his pressure vision blocking layer.
My walls. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, destroy like
them.
hours of work.
Destroying them.
Oh,
You can
that's-
see a creature inside that
Mm.
Perhaps the dinosaur might have been a nicer thing to look at. What you see is, well, effectively, smoked meat and roasted fish hanging on hooks that are embedded in the walls. Clay jars on the floor that seem to be packed full with food. A heavy metal grate, cooking grate that covers like a glowing pit in the floor. And wandering about is a creature.
Religion to identify it?
Arcana, nature, or religion.
I think I know exactly what this is, but I will roll for you, GM.
Arcana.
I appreciate that.
I think I do too.
In fact, all of you know what this thing is. This is a Nessian warhound.
Dear.
Which is basically it's basically a hellhound.
The juiced up hellhound.
It's a juiced up hellhound. They're believed to have been bred by the Prince of Darkness himself within vast kennels in the infernal realm of Nessus. Nessian warhounds are the favoured guards and hunting hounds of powerful fiends, and rarely those mortals who worship them have favour. So, these are fiends and beasts, technically speaking.
I'm gonna add a marker onto my smite evil.
Yes, they
So,
are definitely evil creatures.
should we deal with the sentries? I mean, one of the options is just pushing the Bulgart into the water and let the alligator eat him.
That is a option.
I mean, I'm up to shoving people.
Because as it stands here, no matter what, if we don't deal with the sentry, if we like leap inside, the sentry will then just arrow us from above.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And I do not want to fight the sentries and the warhound at the same time.
No. Also, we can, if they, scream, we can draw their attention here, where it's a bit more of a bottleneck.
So.
Because only 2 ways of entry, basically.
Okay.
Sneak
We will
over
have to
here,
approach
push it.
as a group somehow without getting hurt.
Yeah.
We'll float right behind Laurentius.
Hold our breaths.
I assume I need to do a stealth roll to get, here.
Yeah, you need to do a stealth because you still make sound.
Otherwise, we might switch from undetected to hidden, and then we've got problems.
Yeah.
Ready, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Good. It's not so great from Dax.
All of us have to make a stealth check?
You're all
Yeah.
moving, so yeah.
Okay.
Does invisibility give you any bonus or anything?
It means they can't use sight at all to detect us by base. Pretty much. There's no actual bonus on, general stealth.
Okay.
Which means it's possible they hear us and we switch to hidden. But
Yeah. All right. You are able to approach, and your idea is to shove.
Yeah.
that would be
I'm guessing.
that'd be an athletics roll versus a flat-footed reflex, I think.
Fortitude.
Is it fortitude for a shove? Okay.
Yeah. So you're free to shove.
Move us down one more step.
Yeah, I'll just let you. I know you're shoving him into the water.
Yeah.
I'll just not.
Okay.
There's vision blocking layers there, and it'll be a pain in the ass.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So, clearing the way, because I have the weapon. I'm used to shoving people with my weapon. I need to have weapon offhand. Or any free hand. I can just shove with my two-handed weapon and I'm going to shove him down.
You want to use your attack roll instead, I see.
I still use the
Athletics check.
Oh, yeah, you are. Okay.
You just don't trigger a reaction.
Yeah, and I can use my weapon in 2 hands and shove. And not have free hand free.
Shove away.
Yeah,
do the shoving.
Yeah.
You can. Never mind, that's a 20.
But remember, his whatever his fortitude DC is 2 lower.
2 lower?
He's flat-footed right now. He would be unless he
Oh,
heard
he's
us.
flat-footed, of course, yes. So you actually just managed to shove him. So shove, a success is you push him 5 feet. And in fact, 5 feet equates to him falling. And as he lands, it's not very tall. It does have the swim speed, but it is no match for the crocodile Dinosuchus as it thrashes through the water and claims a boggard. I mean, just for the fun of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it claims it.
Yeah, so
I still have the play.
it's still alive, but then it gets swallowed whole.
Oh,
and-
it wouldn't be. You didn't roll crit damage.
I doubled it. I hit the double.
Oh, you
button.
doubled it. Okay, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's
Also,
still
the
alive.
invisibility ends because we entered combat, technically.
Well, someone took a hostile action, more precisely.
There was a hostile
his,
action. Yeah.
I think his invisibility disappears.
No, it's
Ours are
the
fine.
entire sphere breaks if anyone takes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
anyone.
It wasn't
But-
individual invisibilities. It was a big sphere.
Do I still technically have fly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, fly at this point it'll last for like I'd say like another 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it
Um,
lasts 5 minutes, and we like climbed a tree and looked around a bit. Like some time has passed.
Yes. Yeah. But the boggard is swallowed whole, and the Dinosuchus makes its leisurely swim off as
Probably roll initiative.
How well fed does it look to my assessment?
I mean, yeah. Can we feed it another Bogart?
I mean,
imagine.
Does it still look hungry?
it looks like it could still eat.
Excellent.
Well,
Probably an
right.
elephant at this point.
Or an Essian hound?
probably not.
So the inside is there is a drop down. You're looking down to the inside.
Okay.
I could wish.
So imagine this is like a wall. It's still a 15-foot wall. This is basically built at the waterline.
You know, I don't feel like that's enough distance from the Warhound to.
Oh, it may not be.
You know.
But what you do notice is a rather distinct lack of response. There's nothing sounded. There's no call for alarm. Dax, you can even see the boggard at the other tower sort of like crane his neck down, looking at the water and seeing, the water's now like stained red with boggard blood, and the Dinosuchus swimming off. And it seems to just sort of shrug and go back to staring off into the canopy.
It just accepts that as an occupational hazard.
It seems that that this is a common enough occurrence.
Beautiful.
All right. I mean, I suppose I could make us invisible again, so
Oh,
we can
I
look
mean-
around some more.
I'm just saying, Osha would like to have a word with this place, probably, but
We
Yeah, there's no
could
handrails.
Do that. Or you could just make Laurentius invisible and just have him. So you don't have to spend a higher level slot. I mean, it depends. How do you want to ration your spell slots?
And either works. But yeah, Laurentius, if you can go over there and shove that other guy. Maybe have a look around while you're doing it.
Sure.
Just
Hey,
be aware that we won't be able to see you, unlike the other spell I just cast before. So, good luck.
also I feel like that was like 30 seconds of watching that guy die, so I think the fly's gone now.
Yeah, fly should be expired.
Yeah.
Which also
flyer's
means
not-
I'm putting you down on the wall now, Dex.
Oh, I Dex jumped off the Monty Land. It's dignity, you know.
Also, me being encumbered is not helpful.
Well, off I go.
All right. Take a walk.
Perception check to see around as I walk around here. Do you want to stealth roll?
I will do, yeah, and then I'll give you like a little peek behind the wall.
Oh.
Ooh.
You I'll
That
close it
looks like
back
stuff
up.
I can take to our keep.
Yeah, there's no way we're transporting this through the jungle.
I
Oh,
mean-
sorry. There was something.
I know
that
you cannot say
didn't-
bag of holding, it's full of copper right now.
Well, I know, but
There was something I didn't reveal.
I'm sure I
but,
can.
There you go.
We have seen this before.
You've seen a creature like this before.
I could probably gather an expedition of people.
You're going to be busy crafting.
They,
I mean, I can move them when the road is secure more. When the place is secure. Stealth roll now.
Oh, well, if Laurentius
yes,
is gonna
stay off for all.
volunteer, then that works too.
How close do I get?
You can actually get right up next to him.
Right.
I like to think as soon as he shoves it, the crocodile is now just gonna swim across the side to see if this just keeps happening. It's like,
Same thing, clearing the way. So using my weapon on the shaft and
Yep.
readying the shaft. Any bonuses? Or
I flat-footed. That's it.
He's
so.
flat-footed, yeah.
yeah, so
You
Bye-bye.
shove him, and the same thing basically happens. As the Dinosuchus comes for another snack, the Boggard's scrambling over the tree roots, to try and get away, but it's not fast enough. The Dinosuchus, even on land, is faster than it,
Oh boy.
and is a horribly murdered process.
I look forward to us trying to retreat and the thing is behind us.
The
I mean-
Dinosuchus sort of continues around now. It's curious what's going to happen.
I mean, I can try to stealth.
I mean,
the
Now
stealth
without
flying,
invincibility,
that might
it would be
harder.
at this point, we could probably see that we heard that, so we could follow behind and catch up with you.
Hmm.
Keep in mind that we'll have to be stealthy ourselves, because otherwise creatures inside might see us.
Mm.
That is a flying creature. That might be harder.
Yeah, you're not going
Shove
to.
the flying creature.
Yeah, you're not going to shove that into the water. I think you could trip it into
You
the
know,
water.
I'm gonna return to you, and we are gonna take the other side and shove the people out down there.
Just Alicia, you see you coming back, throw a ration to gather get the creature to follow us.
It hit another little sploosh in the water.
I'll
It sees
chuck
a piece
2
of meat.
rations. Yeah, just to keep it following along.
It's like, all right. Oh, fuck, what is this?
It isn't sure what's
It's-
happening,
it's food.
but
Sure,
this
it's a
building is
weird
raining
day.
food.
It's a bit lethargic looking now.
It
Maybe
can
it's
be one
getting,
more.
It's
it's getting
more.
close. Yeah.
You know, one more Bogart.
It is a majestic creature, though.
I'm
Uh,
gonna try to stealth through this guy so he doesn't like hear or see me
All
without
right. Okay. Yeah.
He's too
right next
busy
to him,
looking
and
out
then
at the
just
water.
shove him again to the water. Same
Yep.
two-handed clearing the way. 26.
Alright, yeah. Those are identical rolls. What the?
A majestic swan dive into the water, like an eagle piloting a blimp.
You rolled 4 11s in a row.
Like what? Perfectly average the entire way, and perfectly within the DC by 1 for
That is
the
neat.
stealth.
I
like...
remember Pathfinder 1 had a bunch of like cleric domain spells where yes, your next set of rolls is all 11.
Yeah.
Apparently,
crazy.
Laurentius has the domain of law on his side currently.
He is the domain of law.
So I think huge creatures can eat up to 4 bulk. Is it?
I mean, there isn't exactly rules on how much nomming a creature can do.
But in that, it has had 3 medium creatures and 3 rations.
And the gear.
And their gear. It swims off.
Okay. Well,
It sort of swims off and then sort of props its head up on some roots and seems very content.
It's had lunch for the next month.
Yeah, it doesn't need to eat now for however long.
a shame about the equipment loot, but we're so encumbered, I can't.
Somehow, I don't feel like the random boggards are going to have that much extra.
No, probably not. At this point, you know, quietly follow along. Probably
I-
with some a bit of distance.
I kind of want to do the fourth time, but just
We don't need to
Just
eat it.
drop
This.
him in the water and then axe him when he's climbing up.
I mean, he probably would just get on the roots
Oh.
and start shooting you.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
nice view.
Ooh.
That looks like a fireball to me, but that's just me.
Ooh. Yeah.
I could take a few steps back and
Yeah, it looks like a sleeping quarters or like a
Are any of them asleep?
den. No.
Oh.
so there is a fine line of a barracks down there, full of creatures. Any combat-oriented spell would be handy.
Did you say a line?
At least at the moment when I saw peeked inside, but
Turn to Lux.
I am not a magic user.
We have that. Was it a wand or staff?
I've got a wand on me that can produce a lot of lightning.
That might
It
be good.
seems
I
like
would
a
rather not
perfect-
burn down this place. Lightning might be better, although it might still set things on fire.
I believe the humidity will put an end to any fire, and if it does, I have some frost bombs that could put it out.
Are
On
we?
the other side was there some kind of meeting area with some fiendish looking things. We have seen them before, but I cannot recall their names.
Are we ready to do this? Because we can't really turn back if we start.
I believe a line
Probably
and a
can be fought.
fireball at the same time would
I
solve.
am ready. I guess the Shida potion is run off. Yes.
At this point, I would say we just haven't drunk it yet because we're not in combat yet. We would have drunk it before combat. I just put it there so I don't forget.
I guess we can drink it now.
Now is combat time, I believe.
Yeah, then we would pop the cheetah elixir at this point.
All right. So what's the game plan then?
Sneak up to here, so that wand of lightning and fireball can happen at the same time.
Now, I'm not gonna fireball this place. I don't want to set it on fire.
Okay.
It'll
Go
be a last
fireball.
resort sort of thing. But lightning works. Probably.
Are we
Alicia will just
checking that?
say,
Are we wanting
I'm
to
going
leap?
to be chucking fire bombs either way. If you don't set on fire, I will. Probably.
That doesn't make it better.
Also, just checking.
Let's just see what happens.
So just checking. So we want to dive. We're going to dive in and engage all of the humanoid ones first, and then let the hound charge into us from wherever it comes from.
I mean, anything that slows down the hound for a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea for the hound, but we do need other distractions for that to work. So let's head to the barracks first.
Sneaky pot.
You want a stealth roll?
I'm amazed that hound hasn't smelled us yet, but I guess the jungle is pretty
Yeah.
It's also
full of smells.
It's also in the kitchen, presumably full of spices and various foods, and
True.
You get the scent of fermenting yams.
Oh,
wafted up.
Mm.
It's very potent. All right, I'm just gonna remove that. There we go. And you can
Some
see
line
that they
in there.
sort of mill about a bit. Like you know, they're like talking. They don't even have like weapons at the moment. They're unarmed and unarmored.
Oh, this is perfect. This is yes. So wait until you get a good line and just send a lightning bolt. How far does it extend?
120.
Oh well, shit. You get all 5 of them this way.
That is
Well,
technically the fort.
You are currently 15 feet up, though.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like shoot over the heads. You can just jump
Yeah.
down and
Uh,
lightning bolt them.
Yeah, that means we're all gonna have to do a drop in then for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can run after you. Or at least
Yeah,
I can.
and then someone can bar the door,
I can do this.
slow down the
Bar the
Nezian
door, jam the door, one of the above.
Yeah.
I do believe Thievery had the ability to jam a door shut. To the fort.
Yeah. I mean, either Dax can jam the door or I can jam the door.
I feel like having Dax do it, unless you have a
Yeah,
spell
but like,
you wish to
if
use.
Dax stays up here, he has this spell like high advantage up around.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I am probably staying up here too.
I suppose right now, my standing equipment for you, Halldamir.
Yep.
Shield is on my back currently, and I have sword in one hand, wand in the other hand.
Okay.
I have 2 different bombs in my hands: acid flask and a blight bomb.
Staff of fire.
So when you fall, if you take damage from a fall, you land prone.
Correct.
Just want to remind you of this ruling.
I don't know how to get down is my question right now.
Is it acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics would be a landing, typically.
Didn't we have something that boosted acrobatics?
We did, but I believe only for someone who's already trained in it.
I thought it gave you briefly trained for it.
Alternatively, is we climb down and get inside that way.
Mm.
I mean, we can lower a rope. They might spot you, but you'll still get there fast enough. We fought these fools before. They're not that dangerous.
Honestly, just even if you fall prone, you can still use the wand.
It's true.
So
And then moving around again.
wait until you get an ideal line and then just drop down and just take whatever it is.
Lions are always an awkward thing. So
I will prepare to throw a bomb when lightning bolt happens.
could be out to there, so we're talking. Okay.
Are they playing poker?
Are they playing poker?
Like dice.
Oh, yeah,
Ah.
that's fair too. Liar's dice?
More like knuckle bones
In that case, I'm probably not
with
gonna,
actual knuckles.
in that case, if that's what they're doing right now, I'm probably not going to get much better than this. So-
Yeah. Unless you want to jump like right here and then try to get a line like that way. Get a little bit. No, not. Yeah. No, yeah, that line was ideal. The 4 right there.
I mean, technically, this line is 4.
Well.
The line I have now is 4, but that means that would mean I'm doing a leap in and just accepting falling prone as I fire the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then
yeah,
you can
you can always
stand up.
attempt the acrobatics. Maybe you'll roll a 20.
I'm not actually finding anything for reducing.
No.
Oh, no, I
full
forgot. No, it's
damage.
actually a feat to reduce full damage, not
Yeah.
base thing.
So that
The
doesn't
only thing
exist.
you can do is grab an edge as you fall, which is a reflex save. But then you're just hanging on the edge, which doesn't really help that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just take the damage, I guess.
All of you happy to jump in after me, though?
I'm
I
happy to
will be
jump after
checking
you.
bombs.
I will jump after you.
Okay.
I will deal with the door.
Are you happy for me?
Although
Oh, go ahead, Sheep.
if there's an edge to grab near the bottom, maybe there's like shelves or something, you can jump down and grab an edge to basically stop you just before the bottom, which would reduce. Then you would treat the fall as though it were 20 feet shorter. If you succeed on the grab an
I mean,
edge.
is there any furniture or anything on the way down?
Not where you are, no. There's pretty much just these bedrolls and tables and that.
Well,
I just need a beer back in a minute.
Yes, unless
sorry.
we're leaping down on top.
It's
Unless we're leaping down on top of the table, wouldn't really help.
It's 15 feet. You'll survive.
Yeah.
Just shoot the lightning bolt before you land, so it looks cooler.
I mean, that's kind of the idea, right?
So as you are falling,
Mid-air lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I guess I would need to have my weapon in one hand if I plan to lock the door with thievery.
What is your thievery check?
11?
Hmm. Technically, I can get down there and do it, and I have a better chance at doing it.
I
mean-
plan to go down anyways because I'm gonna, do damage.
Well,
I
I
can
might
also-
go down there anyways because my range is not. My range is only 30 foot, so
I
Being
guess
on
it
the
matters
ledge.
how like these door handles are because I can just put like a trident between the door handles, so they cannot be opened, and then just switch my hand.
yeah, we'll have to ask Halldamir because
Yeah,
I
we
might
have
just
a-
jump down anyways because Dax, you consistently outrange me no matter what, so I'm not unless I have my arquebus.
It's like Dax is our only dedicated long-range character.
I mean, I could. I just have to take out my arquebus.
Or medium range.
I mean, a lot of my spells are only 30 feet.
Oh, are they? Well, you have the extend spell, so.
True.
And you frequently enjoy hiding at the back. That's not a fault. That is just, how it is.
I do like hiding in the back, it's true.
The only problem with that is if anything gets on the roof with you, you're on your own. I don't know how much you like that idea.
I mean, they are possibly free relying bridge at the front door, assuming there's vampires, critters, shadows, and a flight there, and then there's one boggart, down to the wall.
Would you prefer me to stay up here with you, Dex? To body shield you?
Don't worry about me. I'm not made out of glass.
Hey, come on, crit.
You're taunting Murphy there.
Don't jinx it.
Well, if you're sure, then I'll probably drop down then. Chucking a bomb as I go down. So we know bogarts. Are bogarts resistant to poison?
I don't think so. So individual boggards could have resistance, but not as a species, I don't believe.
Do you have like an acid bomb?
I do.
I mean, they are not resistant to acid. We know that.
Very few things around here will be resistant to acid.
Yes.
But I have a poison bomb that I would like to use because it's
I guess
very
these
rude.
these would be the best option for
Alright.
it.
Yeah.
back.
So, quick question.
Yep.
We know bogarts. We fought them a lot of times. We rolled rolls. Are
Yep.
they resistant to poison?
No.
Okay, good.
Second quick question. Is this door handle like something that I could block in with a trident?
They're not really doors in that sense. They're more like
Curtain?
restaurant kitchen doors. They don't
are
have
called
like a
curtains.
lock.
Okay, it cannot be blocked anyways then.
They don't have like a latch or anything. They can be pushed open from like. They're not even like vision proof. There's like an inch gap where the hinges
Okay.
are
Oh.
because they can swing either direction.
In that case,
I mean, I will still go down because I'm gonna be dealing with Nessie and Hell then.
yeah, I'll probably stay up here then. 'Cause
Oh boy.
All right, so
I guess we're doing this.
mhm.
we're doing it.
Oh, Flame General in heaven, please bless me as I lead the charge in this fight. It's gonna need it.
Oh yes.
Currently we're paused right now, but
Yeah. Let me.
Uh,
There you go.
the idea then is for Lux to do his dramatic leap in, fire the lightning bolt, and of course land prone on the floor
All right.
with his d6 of falling damage, presumably.
It's not a d6. It is
2d6?
half the falling distance.
So it'll be like
it's
7 damage.
It's 7 damage.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yep. Which means that no more monk bullshit of negating damage at high levels from fall.
I mean, actually, monks can still do that, but that's for a different thing.
Yeah, that's just the Sheep's campaign. By the end of it, my character could fall from the heavens and still survive.
Yeah, the new thing for monks is simply the wall riding one of it. Hey, if you're adjacent to the wall, you can just slide down it.
Oh, you can Prince of Persia it.
Yep.
I think it's a feat they can take. I think they can just like a slide on a wall. It's fine.
Pretty cool. All right, put yourself down
Inside.
I will follow him.
and
Fire the lightning bolt.
prone. Laurentius also takes 7 damage.
I will chuck a bomb with a cone.
1 second, I need to find where the prone was. I've forgotten the icon.
No.
I think it's some stairs. Yeah, it looks like blue stairs.
There we go. 92, and you would like me to fire a lightning bolt.
Fire away.
I will chuck a bomb.
1 scheduled lightning bolt.
4d12. Not bad to start a combat.
All right, saves. Okay. Oh goodness gracious, we have a crit failure.
Ooh.
So this one
Is that versus the
we'll deal
bomb,
with-
or is that?
No, it's a lightning bolt
Okay.
first. We
Then
haven't
here's your
looked at the
damage.
bomb yet. So there's the damage.
Nice.
All right, this boggart.
Wait, lightning is very
Yeah.
spiky on damage. In that case, that was an 11, a 12, and a 5, and a 5.
Oof,
That is
that guy.
way above
and
average.
That. Oh, I rolled all of that. I rolled those two. Those two. Actually, no. That one
It hits 4
failed
targets.
to roll. It didn't need to roll.
It hits.
So yeah,
It hits 4 targets. I'm hoping the critical
that one.
failure was among them.
it was.
it was,
It
it's
was
this one.
amongst them. Yeah.
He's dead, all right.
And the others succeeded, so it is half.
Yeah, the only one that failed was this one.
Yeah.
That one failed and the crit fail.
Yeah.
There we go. So that is
This one
I
is
thought I saw
technically
that.
hit.
Not by the lightning, he's not.
No,
not by the
by
lightning.
It's not?
No.
Nope.
No. If you look
I
how it goes, it goes past him. It goes to the guy next to him.
I see the line and it hits his tokens, but
If
okay.
you hover
No.
over the
If you hover over it,
the
it will show you which
other
squares.
boggart,
Ah, I see.
yeah,
Yes,
you'll see the squares affected.
I see. Okay.
All right.
Well,
so
in that case, I will chuck my bomb now. It is a cone shape. It
Yep.
is targeting this one. He is beyond my range, so I am taking the penalty to range to hit him.
Yep.
But he is still hit. And
yes, it is.
he takes that, and everybody else takes 5 splash, including the dead person. And he is now has 2d4 persistent poison damage.
He sure does. Now, let's roll some initiative.
Sure.
As
As I delete my cone.
people know that this has happened,
Yeah, I mean,
as it turns out.
a lightning bolt turns out to be pretty loud.
26, so
I'm a little staggered after
Jesus,
my dramatic
Laurentius.
fall.
that is 19. That's really fast.
It's so fast.
Well,
My
it turns out you were,
God.
Jesus.
well, it turns out you were ready for this.
Oh yeah, I was ready.
I just finished
You're
casting.
gonna
I-
be prone.
I've just finished casting a spell, so I'm a bit behind.
Yeah, I was 3 books ready.
All right. We'll go to the head of initiative then with Laurentius. You're on the floor.
Action to stand up.
Yep.
Go for the National Hellhound. Do you can you deal everything or deal with
I-
these?
I mean, that depends a lot on the others, but we'll see.
Because they have a lot of turns before, but the Hellhound is gonna come.
Oh, the Hellhound is gonna come, all right.
Like, of course, if I stay here, the Hellhound is gonna come for Lux, who has better AC, and it's gonna waste one of its turn moving. Or maybe 2 is even its turn. You know what?
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
probably 1 turn.
move here and...
Real quick, Halldamir, since everyone did an action to open up this combat, can I have cast a spell as well?
You absolutely can, yes.
Cool. Haste on Lux.
Ooh, fun.
Makes perfect sense.
Move there and give this guy an attack in his face.
All right.
Hopefully he's unarmored.
It should be.
Yes, he is.
Doesn't mean they have 20 AC just without armor?
I don't think so.
No,
I think these are copies.
they have that AC is accurate.
No. I mean, I guess they have a shell or something. That is end of my turns. That's 3 actions.
The Tralcar are slightly smaller and they're very dexterous creatures.
Oh yeah, they are very dexterous.
Okay. All right. So, I mean, this bursts through the door.
What did I roll to identify this creature? I think a 32.
Yep.
Yeah.
You beat the recall knowledge on it.
Do I would know what it is resistant to?
Fire.
Okay.
It's straight up immune to that because it is made out of fire,
Oh, okay.
as Lux is about to discover.
Is it vulnerable to?
It is weak to cold.
Perfect.
So in this case, 2 things are going to occur. Firstly, ow.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I want to spend my new cantrip to eat fire.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I would take fire damage. I would kindly like to not take fire damage. Well, I take 10 less fire damage in this case, which is none.
Yeah.
I will, however, still be.
Painless?
It's 5 by base and then heightened +3 because we're at 4th level spells.
Oh, all right. Fancy.
I will still have to take 20 points of normal and evil.
Yes, you do.
Ouch.
It is literally evil.
By the way, put that away since I threw it.
And it's smart, so I need to actually think about this. It's gonna bite again, a miss, and that will be its turn. The Boggard Swamp Seer. Well, that's not okay. It's not okay at all.
Fine.
It's gonna frog leg itself up towards here, and then it's going to
Oh, me.
cast a spell.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Acid arrow.
That's sure. Um.
And your persistent
Ow.
damage.
Yeah. Persistent damage. Yep.
26 persistence.
And now you're the one melting.
I
Yeah.
am. She is
Feel
not unused to this. When you play with acid, you kind of accept certain realities.
feel the karmic retribution. Okay, so this one is just out of range for that, so he's gonna frog himself forward. And then yeah, he wants to try make Laurentius sit still for a bit. Hello. Okay, yeah, make attempt spell attack.
The
Right.
mightiest of cantrips.
I mean, he hits.
He hits, so
He basically negated the cheetah's elixir.
yeah, you now have Tanglefoot on. You're slightly slow and away from the you've reduced.
You're moving at normal speed.
Which is 30 feet now.
This guy was as seen earlier.
Oh, I shot him.
As seen on TV.
Dax.
I feel like he's going to come after me.
let's see if we can do something about that. Dex is gonna look at that guy. He's flying, right?
Yes.
All right. Dex is gonna cast confusion on him. Give me a will save.
Interesting.
That's a critical failure. He is confused for a minute with no save, meaning he attacks random targets.
Okay. Now we're talking. All right.
You do not treat anyone as your ally. You can't delay. You can't ready actions. You can't use reactions. You must use all your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips.
Wow.
I feel like he
And
was too enraged at the sight of Alicia.
He can also use actions to move towards the target if he has to.
Makes sense. All right.
Whatever the
That's
most optimal way of murder is.
And then one action to just hide, really. Cool.
fine. Sure.
Lux.
I am very glad I have a haste action right now, because this could be needed. Okay, I think my operation here. I now seem to have a large Nessian warhound in my face. I would like to spend an action to switch to my shield in my offhand. I would then like to spend an action to raise the shield.
Yes.
Spend an action to stand up.
Yes.
Do I get punted for trying to stand up?
You do not.
Ah, excellent. In that case, I also have a haste action, which would it like to be punted? Well,
I mean, I don't know if they would like it, but
I don't think it can stop me, though.
it has nothing to stop you. Ooh. You hit it.
I did.
It growls and says, in only a language. Actually, no, it can't speak. Never mind.
Anyway, I don't think I understood
Growls
it.
at you.
I think he can understand.
No, it can't speak the language. Understand.
I only understand
Yeah,
it.
I think that kind of
Yeah.
Lux kind of takes a slightly panicked swipe at it, while probably like saying something in the back of it, saying something like under his breath in Celestial, if it understands that.
It does not. No.
I imagine it and Alicia might understand each other, but it's a different issue.
Oh yeah, I could talk to it if I wanted to.
But in the meanwhile, I think we've got Sears.
Yes, swamp seer. It
No weapons and no armor.
that's fine. It's a swamp seer. Doesn't need those things.
Oh boy.
Has it frozen acid arrow at Laurentius?
That's an owl.
Just barely.
And the persistent I'll put on you.
Sure, thank you.
Don't know why it doesn't automatically add it, but whatever.
Yeah, I tried to add it, but somehow reason I couldn't add it. I don't know.
It's fine. The butcher. So it will. Yeah, it picks up its trident
One way.
that is just laid
Attack
on the floor.
opportunity,
No,
manipulation.
this
That's
is
not
the
the one. It's
southern
this
one.
one. It's this one.
The southern one.
Oh, it's down there.
But
Oh,
one,
yeah.
but one action, it grabs equipment.
It grabs the equipment. It then shrieks its frenzy so that it basically gains an extra stride. So that's like it's a free stride essence. So then action 2 is here, and action 3 is to stab with trident.
Sadly, I can't protect you because we're too far apart right now.
Yeah.
Now this is the butcher that's next to you. It. I mean, it has its fists, so it's gonna punch.
Jesus.
Christ.
These have monkey strength. All right, Alicia.
Okay, first thing, draw a frost bomb, target the Nessiad Warhound, and chuck a frost bomb at it. Negating the splash damage because I don't want Lux to be freezing.
Appreciated.
It
hit.
hits.
That hurts it.
Yeah. Frost damage, cold damage, so hopefully that's more effective. And finally, let's see. I will chuck. Let's see.
Whoops.
That's what we're gonna say. You take 69 damage there for some reason.
Let me put that back.
What the heck is happening? I didn't even. I specifically said I wouldn't splash damage you.
I meant I realized I forgot to apply my new resistance also to piercing damage there for my level up. So I tried giving myself 3 HP back, but it took away me down to 3 HP.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
And I will chuck an acid bomb at this one. And -2 because it it is further than I can throw. It still takes. They all still take the splash damage. So 5 damage to everybody in that cone.
A slight unpleasant melting.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. The manual.
And that would be my turn. I will take my splash damage and roll,
Roll the
and I
recovery.
succeed.
Success.
Turns out
Excellent.
Alicia knows how to deal with acid.
I mean, I imagine it's less that you know how to deal with acid in this case. I think the bigger thing is just gonna be like, oh yeah, your clothes are already acid resistant. It's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's on her skin, that her arms and face that got melted a little bit.
It's like it's not soaked in your clothes. Your clothes, it just bounced off. It's fine.
Yeah. They're treated against various effects.
Laurentius will save.
Oh. Well,
Never mind then.
That's a double critical success because it's bravery class feature. So. Good job.
So he'll take his damage and roll recovery and fail.
yes. Max damage too.
Congratulations, you are suffering the pox.
Yeah.
Laurentius.
As the poison burns through his bloodstream.
I guess I'm gonna power like this butcher. Sure,
Alright.
or we can power
This
like
one?
this butcher.
Probably
the
this
one
one because it's armed.
Either one hit really hard, you know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but this
kill
one has...
rather kill the one I'm already damaging.
Okay. That is a hit. That
24
is
damage.
24.
painful.
Oof. Oof.
Touch
I guess
yourself
it's
to
gonna
heal.
No, it will trigger attack opportunity. I think these guys have attack opportunity. I think. If I remember correctly, these guys. So I'm gonna just attack this last guy and try to kill him. Oh, I attack the same guy, but
Doesn't
let's...
have a manipulate, so I think it just...
No, the
What are you referring to?
it is
the healing
technically
gloves.
it is technically an indirection.
Yeah, and the interact action has manipulate trait. So.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Not a 12 damage to this butcher.
I see.
It is looking very worse for wears.
It should look dead if I ask me. Roll recovery, no, okay. Oh, that's maximum assets already.
Got you in a bad place.
You know, you will heal me up.
I mean, maybe.
Or Alicia can shoot me.
Not yet.
It's gonna step here. And then it's gonna look up towards Alicia and breathe fire.
Sure.
Reflex save, please. You're alright, you take half.
I have to ask GM because we're a bit weird Pythagorean stuff going on right now.
Well, so the wall is 15 feet tall. It's roughly 7 feet tall at the head. So it only needs to make 7 feet, and the cone is 15 feet.
And I think in my case, technically, because of we'd be dealing with accurately measuring it, I think Alicia would count as 20 feet away from me right now. So.
Yes.
Sorry, Alicia, I can't protect you from that one.
That's okay.
More than 15 feet at very least, yeah. But yes, so flames. Okay, interesting. And then it's going to turn around to Lux with its final action. Just
barely hit me even with the shield.
Just.
Okay, let's walk through my order of operations here because there's a lot that's going to happen. So I'm taking 3 less damage because I have my personal resistance. That's still
14 plus 2.
Yep.
So nothing. And no fire.
Well,
Okay.
I don't have the fire resistance anymore, so I only have 1 reaction to spend.
Oh, okay.
So,
Alright.
so which reaction do I spend here for this?
Yeah.
Do I block 6 fire damage, or do I use my new fancy shield I was given?
So
He'll
you're looking
block
at
more damage, doesn't
22 damage.
I am looking at
before-
22 damage.
Yep.
I think I'm going to eat this onto the shield here. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and spend this on the shield. I need to double check what the shield's wording is.
Oh, the spine. Yes.
Yes. Yes, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shield block this as my reaction.
Yep.
First reducing the damage by another 6, so that goes from 22
16.
to 6, 22 to 16?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'm also going to snap a spine off the shield, reducing it by another 6.
Okay, down to 10.
And then both me and the shield take 10 damage. Not a bad showing.
Not bad at all.
Because thankfully,
S-
that's an effect.
Indeed. Doesn't have that anymore, unfortunately. So it's going to. Yeah, why not? We'll save Alicia.
I'm sorry, Alicia.
I do not
Never
care.
mind. What?
Mm.
It's gonna frog its way up here. Doesn't know that the Sabason is crazy.
Oh, beautiful. It's right next to it. That saves me the trouble.
Now this Swampseer. Laurentius's will can't be that good. Come on, Laurentius.
He says that as he critically
Oh.
succeeds.
Well,
Okay.
normal success promoted to critical success, but yeah.
Yep, never mind. Sabason is crazy. It attacks randomly at presumably the closest target.
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't really specify what it means by random, so just decide whatever, really.
It's just gonna attack. Let's see. It's gonna claws. Yeah.
an adjacent
it's
target
gonna-
is pretty convenient, so.
Gonna claws. Yeah, okay. Takes 7, and then it can. Let's see. The creature's then grabbed, which is good because then if a creature is grabbed, it can then
Right, he can do these
make
nasty
it.
things.
It can make it do a roll. Succeeds. Okay. So it's not so bad. And then it will take some jaws. And take that. All right, Dax.
Very worthwhile spell.
Yeah, I mean, it was my highest level spell slot. Dex will go here.
Right, frosting the Nessia Warhound.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Dex is gonna cast True Strike.
Oh.
Actually, that's not gonna work.
just
Then I'd have
moved.
to stay where I was. Okay, can I see the Warhound from where? Surely I can. Like,
Just
it's
about.
right there.
Yeah. It's
All right.
it's large.
I mean, it just poked his head up towards Alicia, so.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Dex will cast True Strike, which, because it is a bloodline spell, will also give +1 AC to Lux.
Yay.
And then we're gonna Rail Frost this Warhound. Hack.
Ooh,
That was just
just-
one roll, though. Where's the second one? Oh, I didn't drag the spell effect. Let me just roll again.
Yep.
Maybe
we'll take
maybe
the
that one's
hit
better.
from. We'll take the hit
Uh,
that your initiative.
Yeah, let's not take the net one.
let.
For 15 cold.
Oof. So it certainly doesn't seem to like the cold. The cold
good.
very much bothers it anyway.
I'm in danger. Lux, please, please.
We will see. I'm slightly worried about Laurentius because there's not much I can do to assist him right now, but you know.
Laurentius is a big boy. He's got this
I
right.
still feel like 50 HP left.
I would firstly like to declare Smite Evil.
Mm. Oh, okay, yeah.
I declare.
I would like to guess that a Nessian Warhound might be evil.
I mean, it's doing evil damage.
A creature made in the literal bowels of Nessia. Like, yeah, it's evil.
I seem to have a good idea that this might be the case.
No, it's
Yeah.
a redeemed Nessian Warhound. It is no longer evil.
It is only chaotic.
Oh no! Nessians are very lawful.
That's why it's redeemed. It's no longer lawful evil. It's now chaotic
It's
evil.
just chaotic evil.
Yes.
That is sadly a miss.
It's sadly a miss. Do I want to reroll that?
I
That's it.
mean, taking this thing down as soon as possible is
Yeah.
means you can run to the Laurentius and fix him up.
I'll reroll it again. It's not letting me actually use the reroll button, so I'll just roll it manually again. But
Yeah.
still miss.
Ah, shame.
That is a shame. That's a decent bit of AC though.
Its hide is very thick.
Oh, shoot, it's doing a thing again.
Apparently. So I spent one action smiting, one action trying. My bonus action trying to swing leaves me with 2 actions. Laurentius, do you want a top up desperately?
Up to you.
I just got the extra AC this turn from Dax, so I can probably afford this. And it hasn't provoked before for me doing interactions, so
Correct.
I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 actions to send this over to Laurentius. Just for your contact, even though it probably won't matter, though that heal spell's coming out of the prayer beads.
All right.
So I also have my own personal one.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
No, one of these days, Laurentius will fail will save, right?
Possibly.
Statistically. Surely.
I mean, no.
It is not
What?
today.
What? Okay.
I remind you
all
again.
right.
I have decent saves.
And again, of course, all successes become crits to him.
Yeah.
It's true. They don't know this. They
Yeah,
don't
you know,
this.
I'm brave.
They're just,
brave.
they're dumb. They're dumb. It's just what they are. All right. This guy is going to rage. And then
Is that really necessary?
it thinks so. It thinks so. Double check. Yeah. And then it's going to stab as the only one of the two
Ouch.
with a trident. Oof.
Good thing you got a
Um,
heal.
All right, it's dealt bleed damage to you. So it licks the tip of its weapon, drinking in your own blood.
Taste of alcohol.
Fortitude save versus intoxication.
As it will then swing its fist at you as well. And that's it. Yeah. The rage was an action. This guy doesn't have his trident,
And he's-
therefore,
He's very injured.
and he's very injured.
He can go run away, pick it up, move.
I mean, he could, but he is a skilled fighter and knows that that's probably a bad idea. He's
Yeah,
he's
you
gonna he's gonna rage as well. Not be the best of ideas for him, but he's gonna throw a punch.
Man, this bleed.
Yeah, they throw good punches when it comes to them raging. And strictly speaking, he's gonna lick your blood off his bloody hands. And then do it again. Yeah, that's right. 12.
I'm down.
Oof, that's an issue.
Mm.
Alicia.
It's not like Baldur's Gate where I can throw a potion at him, right?
But it's not a thing.
No, that's not.
I mean,
I
don't
figured.
you have your healing gun?
No, not yet. We've been in
Oh.
the jungle for 30 days.
Yeah,
So,
you've been,
True.
I
been away
haven't
from
haven't had
civilization.
crafting.
She can
time,
melee
you know?
heal him with a gun, but this is a different issue.
I could. I would have to drop down,
And get close
An
enough.
Sounds like a bad idea.
stand up, get over there, and I do not have a fourth action to heal him. I would actually need 5 actions to do it. Thinking focus fire on the Nessian Warhound.
I
I
mean,
think
if
that
you can
makes
kill
sense.
it, then you can free flux.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's alternatively just trying to get rid of like some of the low health enemies and like whose health bars are like, critical down there. There's like a butcher and a swamp seer both down in the reds.
Yeah, your, area effect.
Yeah. Draw a potion. Let's see, what's the order action?
Less damage coming in would be nice.
Yeah. I could target this one and kill it, probably. Because they're probably going to go straight for you.
Yeah, they are much more problematic than the swamp seer. These shark guys.
Especially if they keep trying to cast fear on me. It turns out both of us are pretty resistant to fear.
Yeah, go for the butchers because they are problematic.
Okay, yeah. I will target this one to ensure it dies.
Also, because I don't really want to be flanked with a hound in front of me.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Drawing a blight bomb and striking with it. It is technically out of my range. It is a cone. Let me just roll it first to see. It does hit. The cone is like this. So that is the area effect. Damage is that.
Oof. It is very unhealthy.
Well, it does have persistent damage, so the end of next turn it dies. So that's 2 actions. Third action, I am going to draw a potion. And that is my turn. And let me delete that cone. Once everyone's taking their splash damage.
Yeah, they're taking it.
Swamp seer.
2d4 poison
Yeah.
damage.
They got more fear spells to check out.
It does not.
Disappointing. Laurentius is gone now.
Yeah.
Maybe now he will feel fear. At the Death Star.
It sees that lady up there cast. They're like throwing stuff. So it's gonna cast this to obscure them.
You know, the
Oh.
great thing about a cone is that even if you can't see it, you can still hit them.
Laurentius.
We now have a problem.
Does it-
But we'll see.
Does the Bogart die? Well, that's
A very good point. It takes
no.
damage, very low damage. That's very
It's still
unlucky.
dying.
Soon, but
Yeah,
it
still
might
die.
end the effect of the spell.
Yeah, that was very unlucky. But you are concealed technically.
Good, I guess. Hard to hit.
If I
Um,
had a Pacific potion, I could be just a dick and conceal wouldn't matter against
Well,
me.
Congratulations, Laurentius. You are now dying 0. And you immediately are going to take damage and immediately go back to dying 1.
Yeah.
They go back to dying 1.
Yeah.
Let me just roll this recoveries.
Oof.
Both some minus 25.
I mean, you can't take more damage right now, but
Yeah.
negatives aren't a thing. You just go back to dying 1 again.
Yeah. Why is concealed not going on him?
Yep.
Whatever.
Because he does not want to be concealed.
Conceal, don't feel. Oh, it is on him, but for some reason it just wasn't showing. It's
I
not
have so
showing
many effects.
over him. That's so
Yeah.
bizarre.
Congratulations, Laurentius. You have 2 solid lines.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, Lux,
Hi.
the Nessian turns its attention to you.
Me alone?
It can't reach anyone else.
Nah.
So it doesn't have reach. Its breath weapon has a cooldown. You are its only source of fun right now.
Ow. I can't shield block, but I will reduce that fire damage to nothing.
Yep. Bring it
Oh,
to
19.
just 19 damage. Oh, low rolls on the piercing and evil.
Decent roll to hit, though.
Yep.
Okay,
You still...
the fire resistance still applies. That's until end of current turn.
Yeah, thought so.
So that's 14.
14 damage.
This is technically piercing, and you're resistant against.
Oh, that's also true.
poison,
Sorry,
I
yeah.
think.
So I'll get 6 back.
Oh, 6 back. Yeah. And it missed.
We were just talking about that. It was only going to be arrows, but
Yes.
it turns out.
Also, biting.
Woof. Biting. Yeah. This Boggart is under attack.
It is.
It's also currently grappled, if I remember.
Yeah.
It is. It is, yeah.
Hasn't been given the
It's gonna
grab condition, but it should have it.
I don't think grab will change.
It should affect his
much
AC,
right
not
now.
his attack roller.
Yeah. There we go. It's grabbed. That hits.
It
Deals
bonks.
that damage. He's gonna do it again because what else is he gonna do? Oh, actually hits. Oh my gosh. Do it. Do it to it, Bogard. Come on. Valiant effort. This swamps here is running out of spells. And it's obscured.
Yeah.
gonna come croaking over here. And all of its spells require at least 2 actions, so it's gonna stay there. The Sabosan is going to redo its claws. This immense battle
Yeah.
of wills.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh.
Dax, you see a great battle of wills on the other side of the tower.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I don't like what's happening to Laurentius though.
It's not great down there.
It really
No,
is.
no, it's really not. Just so little I can do. I can help Lux better, I think.
Also, not to alarm us, but there is a possibility that Laurentius can just auto die next turn
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no healing.
if he critically fails his stabilization check. He just auto
Yeah,
dies.
that obscuring miss really screwed us.
Though it is only obscured, not fully blocked from seeing him. But
Yeah, you can still see him, he's just obscured.
Yeah, no. Dex can't help Laurentius. I've got nothing.
I mean, if nothing else, the Nessie and the Hound is weak to gold.
Yep.
Yeah, the sooner this thing dies, the sooner.
Yeah, let's do another True Strike. Ray of Frost. True Strike also means 1 AC for Lux.
I'll take it.
And this time I actually applied the True Strike. Yes. Server's very slow today.
No idea why.
For a miss, despite the True Strike. Really, what a roll. 2 falls. Okay,
Wow.
good.
You do have a
Wow.
hero point.
You can't use
I
it.
do.
Using a hero point
Yeah,
for
I
fortune.
can't. I already had advantage.
Oh, for hero points could just.
A hero point is a
Let you
fortune
reroll
effect,
it.
so it cannot be stacked with other fortunes.
Oh.
Yep, True Strike is 1, 2. Nope, that's 3 actions. That's all I can do. That was a terrible turn.
So unlucky.
I mean, you could just step away since it doesn't seem to have a reaction.
I mean,
No, I used 3 actions.
Oh no, I'm talking about Lux.
yeah, I could just
Oh,
move away.
Lux, yeah, sure.
Like, I could just walk down to Laurentius right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And does your healing touch deal with persistent damage, bleeding?
It wouldn't deal with bleeding.
Ah.
Not unless the GM ruled it would. That's the thing. That's the thing about always. It's like unless sometimes entries will say so, like it auto deals with this, but otherwise it's GM's interpretation if it helps.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This is gonna be fun. My smite also dropped because it didn't hurt any allies, as it turns out. It only hurt me.
Only hurt you.
Okay.
Regathio would be proud.
I am leading the charge in some senses. Right, I have 4 actions to spend. How am I going to spend these?
Get here, touch him. Take a strike before you leave.
That is what I'm thinking. Oh, this is going to be painful. It shall receive a legendary thwack. My shield. It can get the sword. Nope.
Ooh.
Ugh. You you have a total
Laurentius,
3 action.
what's that?
Yes.
No, I was just thinking out loud.
The gods smile upon you this day. Do not die.
I'll say that it does heal the bleed.
But not the acid, presumably.
Not the acid, but the bleed.
Please also drag the lay on hands spell effect onto yourself.
I'm changing effects or not all effects. Both bleeds or what's just one?
Yeah, both bleeds. I'll say that
I thought
it
persistent damage cannot be stacked.
was a crit, I believe.
Yeah, so the bleed wasn't stacking there. Yeah, it was just he had two separate ones. So in the event he cleared one, the other one was still timing. Yes.
But yeah, I'm ruling that the bleed heals. The acid doesn't. Lay on hands doesn't remove acid.
Also, the gods smile upon me this day.
Oh, yeah. But I think it's fair to say that lay on hands will close wounds.
As once again, I also now have a full row of buffs again.
How's this one? Everyone's concealed. He's running out of stuff. They're all running out of stuff. So Ray of Frost on Lux. Apparently not. Never mind.
Well, first it would have to.
Well, I would have had to do a flat roll anyway. Let's.
I mean, you can roll the flat roll.
I mean, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll the flat roll afterwards. That's not a big deal.
This butcher. Now he's. He wants to deal with Lux for healing. So he's gonna step.
Not appreciated.
I mean, surely these beds are difficult terrain, so he can't, right?
You know what? I'll give you it. He strides.
If they're now Laurentius wants to take a floor strike, I suppose he can.
I can, or I can wait see if the other guy moves.
I don't think the other one would move.
Well, he's not then gonna get strike. Sure. First guy will move, gonna get a strike.
Yes.
Sneak attack from the floor.
Does that
To
mean
the
he
cut,
can't move?
and then it's gonna weep.
Oh yeah, that also sweep to hit the other guy.
Yep, it sweeps. To the other butcher.
Hit this one. Hit this one.
It sweeps.
No, the butcher.
Deny the
butcher.
Deny the
But
butcher.
he has.
Deny the butcher even
The
getting
butcher,
a turn though,
the
because
butcher is next,
Oh,
and
sure.
it would make sense he would go about the butcher and the butcher. From the
the thing is,
weep.
you don't want the butcher to get another turn. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
The system comes at the end. All right.
So is it
what's-
sweep through the legs of both of them, just from the ground? Hazy.
so
Oh,
he just
concealment.
how does
half.
sweep work again?
Sweep.
Is it just half?
He takes damage. He takes damage equal to the weapon's dice, including the extra dice for potency, if any, which means it takes a total of 14 damage as sweep.
I
Oh,
said
I mean,
concealment.
then it's dead. It's dead.
No, he's not. You're right next to him.
What?
It only works if you're more than 5 feet away.
No.
The obscuring mist.
Concealed feature does it?
Either way, that beats the concealed DC.
Yeah, it beats
Either way,
concealment.
yeah. Either way, that butcher dies. This butcher
Have been interrupted.
has been interrupted.
And do
So,
42 damage.
so does it not
it-
move?
But it did move for me to
Oh.
trigger the attack opportunity.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, it's only if it was like a spell.
I mean,
like
technically
I'm trying
speaking, it
do
wouldn't be able to
something.
keep moving now because its stride had been auto-ended by that. But
Yeah.
It would have.
it's not trying to go
It
anywhere
would
though.
have.
It's happy where it is, presumably.
Yeah, it is.
Did it
It
take
is
the
happy where
damage?
it is.
It did.
Yes, it
That's
did.
why
yeah,
it's so
yeah.
wounded.
It lost half its health bar, and you killed its friend.
Yep. So now it does its attack on Lux. But it needs to roll a flat check. Makes it.
He's not in the mist.
If you're inside, then creatures
Oh.
outside count as concealed.
Okay.
That's a miss anyway. And third action will be the same. He does manage. And misses anyway.
Hello, 30
Max
AC.
with the 30
All
AC.
right. I'm going to drink up the potion that I drew and then breathe out a cone of a white dragon, a young white dragon. 15-foot cone. So since it wanted to breathe fire on me, I'll breathe cold on
That's fair.
him. So
What is this, Skyrim? We have a breath weapon attack?
yeah,
Back and forth.
it's a DC 23 reflex save.
23 reflex.
Yeah.
That's actually critical success.
That's a
Is
crit.
it?
It is a
Oh,
critical
yeah.
success. Yeah.
So it doesn't. That means it doesn't take damage.
Correct.
No damage.
Oh, that's annoying.
And it just takes a step backwards.
Yeah. So it turns out they're rather good at their job.
I mean, that is unfortunate. And then I will draw a bomb, and that's my turn.
All right. This Swampseer is in the same position as the other one, so he's gonna Rare Frost. Lux.
Can you please not? Thank you.
Your wish is its command, apparently, as it will take 4 damage and die.
So I'm gonna do the introduction of using the cloth. So if there's an attack opportunity coming, it can come now.
There is not.
Heal thyself, Laurentius.
Yes.
And then get up.
Or just stay on the floor, be a Beyblade, who knows?
You can just stay on the floor, draw a potion, drink it.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Standing up.
I can't imagine how uncomfortable fighting with a great sword from the ground would be.
Yeah.
Or great
axe.
Or great axe from the ground,
Great
sorry.
axe. Cool.
That's worse, even.
It's so much worse. Yeah.
I'm gonna attack the butcher. I do want it dead.
All right.
The seers are not the strongest of our concerns.
It hits. Let's see the concealment.
Oh,
It
Yes.
hits the
God.
concealment. It gets the 44 and it sweeps backwards to the swarms here.
It is
Oh,
dead. I don't know why it's not showing on this token, but it's dead. That's what I'm
It
saying.
is
That
showing.
token's just giving you trouble.
Yeah.
Also, the sweep needs to be adjacent to your target.
oh yeah, it's not a change. Yes.
So
Yeah.
can't quite go back that far.
Yeah.
Sad, 'cause that would have been 15 damage, but, you know.
Really good.
That's
Yeah,
still
you can't blade that one.
very important crit.
Very important.
That has
crit.
cleared up the enemy line slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm
Yeah.
doing my work that I need to
If
do.
it's not applying the dead condition, though, Halldamir, you can always add it in the combat tracker.
No,
It
it's
is
got
it is
it.
dead for me.
Okay, it's just not showing for me.
It's not showing up at all for me.
It's
Let
just
me
that
up it.
token. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna murder the token.
Hi, Hellhound.
God has snapped it out of existence.
How's the hound doing?
The hound is kind of pissed. His friend left. Like, what the fuck, guys?
I don't know if we would consider ourselves friends. It's like the first time we've really hung out together.
It's a blind date.
Comes in. It's gonna stride right in though.
I mean,
So,
I can't do anything about that. It was a Stridon.
All right. Just making sure.
I've not got an opportunity. So
Oh, it's gonna strike in. I technically have an attack opportunity.
I mean,
No,
it moved into your reach, not through your reach. So
yeah. I mean, technically I have a lunge.
yeah, but you don't have it active right now.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, I don't think we have a need to have it active.
Well, yeah, because it's a specific action to strike with lunge.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Yes.
You would need to have you would need to have the stance of lunge
yeah.
to.
Well, either way. Gonna bite Lux.
Ow.
Not
Okay.
out.
Huzzah!
There he is.
I am saved.
All right, it's going to try and bite Laurentius, but it needs a flat check to succeed. It does. And it's all right. Wow. Terrible rolls.
Somehow saved.
Terrible rolls.
The epic
This-
battle.
The epic battle continues.
Did he just
Six
bonk?
damage.
Did he just bonk Laurentius?
No, it's
No,
the
he
epic
bonked
battle.
Oh, it's the one on the wall. Okay.
He did attack me.
No, it's the one.
Oh, well, I
He
didn't
missed
mean
it.
to.
Yeah.
No, it
That's fine.
didn't attack you.
No, then Nation Hellhound.
Oh,
did
the
attack me.
Warhound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I meant the
No, we're
Star
talking
Slings.
about-
It's fine.
Yeah.
But he didn't hit me.
This guy is not really made for
Melee.
melee.
And yet is here in melee.
Yeah, and it's a bit scared to be here. So what it's gonna do is it's gonna croak. It's gonna croak.
What does the
So everyone within 15, Laurentius, Lux, and Warhound, make a fortitude save.
Ooh.
Unless you
Oh.
crit succeed. Laurentius, you fail. Lux succeeds. For that much Sonic.
Laurentius, would you like to reduce that by 8 damage?
If you can.
I can.
Sure. You block sound.
Look, divine magic is very fun. You just have a divine barrier around you.
Sure.
The bar god is safe, however. My sword doesn't reach it that far.
And then it's gonna it's gonna
Run away bravely.
It thinks about running away, but it just saw something move and die. So it's kind of scared
It's not that
How-
smart.
doing that. Well, it sees something move and something then dies. It's going to be pretty scared of something, well, like moving.
I mean, it
in
could
general.
take a step away.
Could, but it's not that smart.
Smart enough not to realize
Yeah,
death is.
yeah. It is time to calculate what to do.
The epic battle continues.
He really does. Oh, it finally ends.
Ah, he's dead. The Savasan is free.
Oh,
It
great.
shrieks in pleasure at the destruction of its enemy.
Well, look south. Don't look this way.
I mean, he would if the Obscuring Mist wasn't.
I mean, it could look to
Ooh.
The mist
West.
doesn't actually reach up there. I just don't. The wall isn't there for your
I mean,
vision.
it could attack the Nazir Hellhound, Warhound.
It
Technically.
could also go for Lux.
Yeah.
All right, Dex will cast a 3rd level fear, which because it is
your turn.
3rd level will attack 5 targets, which
Oh.
I believe is everyone left. There's 4 left. Yes, all of those.
It does have a
it is-
30-foot range.
Yeah, I will spend an extra action to make it a reach spell, which makes it
Okay.
60 foot.
All right. So every enemy that's left,
Every
there's
enemy.
4 of them.
Let the fear creep into your minds.
All right, let's roll. All right, so successes are frightened 1. So
Failure is frightened 2.
that guy and that guy and the rest are failures. So frightened, extra frightened, extra frightened. All right.
All right. Lux.
Given the circumstances and this like confused creature besides me, I think I know what I want to do.
Alright.
Move around.
Yeah. This might be a good
Or-
time for a flank.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, because then it opens up this creature to being potentially attacked by, you know. So I've got 4 actions to spend. I need to figure out my action economy here, but... How am I going to do this? How much health does Laurentius have?
I have 34 HP.
34. You can take a hit.
Pretty much. Maybe 2.
Right, first thing on my turn, actually. Free action, Desperate Prayer. I'm going to get back one of my focus points. Because that seems worthwhile.
Mm.
Going to go ahead and... Just kind of thinking through my order. I'll take my free action from Haste Destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to redeclare this thing as my smited foe.
Mm.
I do believe it is quite evil.
It is. Oh.
I frustratingly miss by 1. Which is just actually very annoying.
It's very annoying.
You know what? I'll give it a second one.
Mm. Well, hey!
Huzzah!
Eat good.
Good it do eat.
Doesn't taste very good.
No, I mean, I don't know what good damage would taste like. Tingly, presumably?
Cotton candy.
Sunshine and rainbows?
Very sweet somehow.
But that was free move, swing, swing? Oh, swing, swing, smite. So there you go. That's all of them.
Let's see.
Who's the person
wow.
that cast the mist?
Dead.
Oh.
Not a concentrate.
Yeah, he
so.
is actually. So no, it just exists for a minute.
Mm-hmm. I
Handy.
was just wondering who could dismiss it, and
This guy.
yeah,
Dismiss it.
The guy
Yeah.
the guy you killed with persistent damage.
Yeah. Let's see if this guy can pop a ray of frost off. He
Maybe?
can. At Laurentius.
Yes.
Wow.
I
Amazing.
mean, he fucking can. that split
16
damage?
cold. No, you
Double.
need to hit the double. Yeah.
And that one I can't protect you against. So.
Ray of Frost doesn't crit.
It does.
It did.
Oh, okay.
I did have to crit double damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm targeting this one. Let's see if I can make a cone. Probably something like that. Throwing a bomb at it. It's a frost bomb. It is further than actually. Is it?
It's in 20 feet of you.
This is 130 feet. So it does not actually.
My point is, yeah, like, just throwing downwards. This is fine.
Yeah. So I'm good. No range penalty then. Which means, of course, I miss.
Oh, you are targeting the thing with 27 AC.
It's true.
I don't know why it's not letting me use the. Oh, there it is. There we go. That is better.
That's more like it.
Have some ice.
Yeah, server's being slow.
Yeah, my PC's been slow recently. I don't know why.
So that's one action. How many more do I have of those? I think is that the last one? No, I have one more. I will draw my second one and chuck it at him again, because I can do that. I miss, but he still takes splash damage.
And of course, the splash damage would still trigger vulnerabilities, if any.
Oops, I
It
didn't mean to
would.
throw that. And so does that bug art.
As the true strength of a alchemist, you could just keep procking vulnerabilities.
Yeah. That is my turn. Because I'm rude like that.
Laurentius,
Going to try to hit this Nassian Hellhound.
we're flanking.
Rahal.
It's afraid. It's your best situation you've had.
Yep. Let's see if I hit. I do. Let's see the concealment. I guess I have.
Oh, yeah.
I'm next to it. So, 20.
No.
No!
Oh. Now that is unfortunate.
I mean, I'm trying to hit it again.
All right.
No. That is both my turns. First attack was power attack.
As Laurentius just spins around like a Beyblade.
Finally a success from this.
And minimum damage on it.
Yeah.
All right. It's kind of annoyed that it's being flanked right now, actually.
Never mind the bomber that's throwing bombs at it.
I mean, I can't do much about that.
You can climb up.
I mean, it could, but it's not gonna. It's gonna go for Lux first. And miss.
Phew.
And it's gonna go for Laurentius. See if it can. It cannot.
Aha! One for one,
So-
I guess.
We'll trade it back to Lux. And see if the third and final one hits. It does not.
Much more unlikely at the -10.
Yeah. Indeed. This one.
Frightened.
Oh my god. I rolled a will save to see if it would run. It rolled a 27. Like, it's not going to run. It's not going to run. But I don't actually see what else it's going to do. So it is going to run. It is going to run. Provoking. Oh.
Critical hit.
Oh.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, by the way, that means the Nessian Hellhound takes 18 damage.
It's technically a sweep, but it's a 5-3.
It
That is
started
true.
here, so it would be sweep.
So that would bring it down to that.
That is a really good hit.
Wow.
That's without my power.
Also, again,
attack.
it's proving the best form of damage against bosses is splash.
Splash, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Let's do that. It's gonna fly down, but it's gonna go for Laurentius.
Unfortunately.
I knew it. I knew it. The moment you were going to roll for it, it's going after Laurentius.
I couldn't control that one. I just couldn't. I just couldn't.
Misfortune!
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It needs to. Let's see if it can.
Oh yeah, it can hit me. He has
It can
no
hit
issue
you.
hitting me.
At least that wasn't the attack roll.
It
I
misses.
guess. Should
And
roll
then
another way around.
second attack roll can.
Does
It just
hit.
does hit.
Since
6.
I haven't done it this turn, Divine Barrier. No, I haven't done it this turn. No. Yeah, Divine Barrier reduced that by 8, so you took nothing.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Laurentius, why do you have no hit
killed
points?
yourself.
No.
Laurentius is grabbed as it automatically grabs with its claw.
That was 18. 18 loss.
Doesn't stop the grab, it just means his claws just didn't pierce.
Yeah.
All right,
Take it
that,
away, Dax.
that
Take it
warhound
away.
looks like he's on his last legs, right?
Everything is on its last legs, really.
Cool.
I mean,
mean,
Dax is fine.
Laurentius
The
included.
magic missile 7, 9 damage.
9 damage. Wow.
Better
All
than
right.
the 10 hit points.
No, it does not.
It had.
Describe.
All right, the warhound. He's been hounded by ice and fire and swords and critical axe strikes. And just as it looks like it's gonna bite Lux one last time, a bunch of tiny missiles that just poke him to death. The end.
Oh, some mighty pokes.
Lux, you're done.
I was going to say my smite was auto-extended there, but now my target's dead.
Yep.
So that's
The
no
Desia
longer.
Warhound doesn't dissipate.
That's an excellent question.
You know, for reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, move.
It does.
Oh.
Move. New smite. Friend?
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
God.
When Lux does get a smite off with a critical smite, it's not pretty. But not for the
I
enemy.
don't think that is highest damage.
I
As
think that is the highest single damage.
like it has Laurentius grabbed. Lux comes down, the sword taking on its angelic glow and blazing with fire as I just stab it straight through and pin it to the wall. That was move, smite, stab. I still have an action left.
You do.
Because ye old good old haste. You know what I'm gonna do? My shield has a special ability. I can fire one of its spines with a range attack.
Yes.
There's-
Yes, you can.
There's a swamp seer down there.
Yep. You hit.
Roll a
Concealment.
d20 to see if you hit.
That's true. I'll roll concealment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You hit.
And it suddenly gets a spine in its shoulder.
Out of nowhere. Just
I mean, it's gonna run.
doesn't know the Hellhound's dead.
I mean, it's concealment, not full
Yeah,
full
it's-
obfuscation.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like the wording is you can still be observed.
Ah.
So
And I'm presuming we're still going to fight him, so him being wounded is still good.
do you want to chase after him?
Oh, yeah, I can reach him.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alicia, get booking it down the wall. Unless you want to shoot.
I'll go right here. How far is he from me? That is 2 range increments, so that's a -4 to hit. But he doesn't have armor. So I will quick alchemy myself a lightning bomb. A level 1 lightning bomb as part of my perpetual bombs that I can forever make. So Let me just drag one of those into my inventory. Ugh, I have to do. This is gonna be irritating to do. Do, 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 do. Uh, toggle free crafting. Put a bottle lightning up there. Oh, well, it's not supposed to do that, but whatever. It gave me it. And part of quick alchemy means it's in my hand. So I will strike it. And yeah. That is a hit.
That is a hit.
He is flat-footed. Because being frightened is not enough. Also, I hate.
Did they change flat-footed to off guard?
That's new. That's wording from the rewrite, the new edition
From the
version of the edition.
rewrite? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so.
Can I resume?
Ju-
Yeah, there's a few things.
Just to differentiate it
worded.
from Wizard of the Coast's original wording.
I mean,
Yeah.
go right here and change your stance to lunge.
That's a pretty room.
Yeah, I can lunge him.
That's
crit
not the
hit.
crit, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll just double it. Fine. You kill him. Laurentius, you do see something just standing still, not really moving, like through that corridor. But yeah, combat is over.
I'm gonna take the body and drag it in.
Okay, all right. You can do that.
Stay at the door. Put it like
The
next
door
to the
just
wall or something.
The door just closes slowly.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Drink this. I assume you repaired this elixir again, or did you?
This, yeah, I could. 3d10 I heal because I am now level 7.
You're shooting yourself.
Yes. So I only heal 10 hit points because it does critically fail.
That's why it explodes in your hand at the same time.
Yep. A small puff of smoke and a flash of fire. Say, oh boy. Then taking out because I don't feel like we have time to. Oh, that that thing didn't work like it was supposed to. Now all my potions got deleted. That is kind of irritating.
Yeah, so the real question is, how long do we think we're going to have here?
All this
Yeah.
just takes me like 2 rounds to do.
The point is presumably not long before something's going to come investigate all the noise.
Yeah, there was some kind of golem down there. I did not spot anything else quickly as I can. Some type of golem.
I will use this. That heals me 19. I am at 69, not 698.
I mean,
Why
if
did
you
it-
want to move forwards, I have 2 potions that I can drink. And then
Why did it
just
give-
finish that.
It did not click it twice. Server, why are you doing things I don't want you to do?
Well,
It's being a bit slow today, so
I mean, are they more of Alicia style potions, or are they permanent ones you've got?
Permanent.
I mean, firstly, then
I use.
drink this one from Alicia.
Yeah, you had 2 of them. Did you drink them already?
I only have one elixir.
I'm pretty sure I gave you 2.
No, you gave me other things, but I only had one at least in my inventory.
That's 15 hit points is for you, Laurentius.
Yeah, I chucked 2 elixirs of life at you. So you should have had a second one. Unless someone else took it.
I took one, which is the one I just fed to Laurentius.
Yeah, there goes the second one, I guess.
Yeah, so you have another one.
No. Lux had it.
Like
No,
we have used two
he
of your
had 1.
we have used 2 of your potions right now, so unless you put 3 in the pool total.
Yeah, there was 4 in the pool.
Okay.
Dax took 1, Laurentius took 2, you took 1.
Yeah, then Laurentius should have a second
You
one.
should, yes, you should have another one.
Guess I'm just gonna roll that. Not use one of mine.
Yeah. I just give you the potion back.
Yeah, I just rolled the hit point. That's from my permanent one.
I'm gonna do this because it deleted all my potions and I need my reagents for it to. But I will put myself back at 69 hit points. Because it decided that I don't get my things. So I had none of those. I still had the vexing vapors.
Do my wounds go away because I healed myself?
Your wounded condition would not go away unless we full heal you.
Yes.
Or we spend 10 minutes trying to bandage you up quickly.
Which you have battlefield medicine.
It would have to be the full 10-minute version, not the one action version.
Yeah. You can make a perception check if you like. Oh Jesus, Laurentius.
What else did I have?
The master of perception. So what you can hear, Laurentius, is it's quite quiet in the fortress. Even though there was a sound of battle, you would have expected to hear sounds of alarm. But rather what you sort of hear is the other side of the wall, sort of further up here. You can hear loud talking, you think. The walls are a bit too thick to be able to make out words, but you get the impression that there are loud voices. You, just because of how your vision was, wow, the server's been real slow. Just because how your vision was annoyingly at that point. Just to the north of the golem is a door. Laurentius would have been able to see. So like if I move you down here, open that door, you should be able, yeah, you can see there is a door there. You don't hear any form of noise sort of moving down to that sort of area or anything from the north. It seems like there isn't a at least immediate response.
It's very strange.
I will share that information with the party. I could hack through the wall or go through the column. Because sneak through the column. Or,
Point is, if, it doesn't seem like there's an alarm, it may be best to give ourselves a few minutes.
If we can take it. I mean, it might be better, but, I don't know what the sound is at the temple. There's some kind of sound in there, but I don't know, cannot pinpoint what it is. Sounds like talking. Could be just, humming and hemming.
I'm just gonna try to climb down here.
These are the
It's
table
not
you can
as
handle.
far with the table. Yeah, exactly.
I'll let you get away with it.
Will you really?
Okay.
With my 4
I won't
athletics?
I won't anymore. Take. This table's like a few feet high, so I'll take like 5 damage,
Right.
and you fall.
Oof.
It's just in the background of the shot. There's just a comedic thunk.
It's just a little kobold thunking onto a table.
Yeah. Alicia would say, "Are you okay?"
Rough landing, but I've had worse.
Meow.
She
So
will.
I still have this healing potion that Alicia gave me. Maybe one of you can make better use of it. Give it to Lux. I'm not allowed to move items to Lux.
I mean, just go ahead and roll it if you want, and I'll take the healing.
Sure.
I will also kneel down, catch, and then drop myself on the ledge to lower myself as much as possible, then drop down onto the table.
Athletics.
Athletics. All right.
Yeah.
Is it even that much of a distance drop for me?
It's enough
that
it would
point?
cause you damage.
Uh,
It actually does. It causes 3 damage.
rough landing,
And you fall prone, technically. As rules are written.
I like.
Any damage.
I'm kind of amused by the concept. My familiar is just now going to jump down, just use the others as like a landing pad on the way
Yeah,
down.
it just lands on top of Alicia.
I mean, it's a cat. It just
Silzar is, chucking the cat off of her.
the cat still seems happy.
So chuck the cat over here.
Also gonna do some quick battle medicine on Lux and Laurentius here.
Alright.
Great wounds. Ooh, that's a crit. 24 for Lux.
Yay!
And for Laurentius, 8.
Thank you.
Does Battlefield Medicine make you immune to only his or
Yes.
everyone's?
Be mean to
Yeah,
his.
only mine.
Oh, so
If-
does someone else have Battlefield Medicine? I'm pretty sure.
I do not.
Nope.
Oh, you wanna use it now?
I don't have it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
only Dax with it.
Yeah,
Oh, I
only
thought
that.
somebody else had it.
Nope.
I rarely use it because my medicine wasn't high enough, but at this point it's fairly okay, so I can more reliably use it. So these voices, can Dax make them out as well?
You can give me a perception. I question how you guys get these rolls sometimes.
And we can't even see the rolls. So.
It's a good roll. You can sort of catch snippets. If Dax were a betting kobold, he would think that there's some form of perhaps ritual going on.
Ooh, we need to go then.
The closest wall, like section, probably being this one, as it seems muffled here, like more like it seems barely audible there.
What is the wall made of? Is it just wood or stone?
It is made of clay. You could attempt to just hack through it if you wanted to.
I
mean,
can
if you're-
hack through it.
Avoid
if
the
you're the
golem.
I mean, that would take a while, and we might get attacked through the tiny hole we're making without much way to retaliate.
I mean, I could chuck things or use my gun.
So leaves 2 of
Ooh.
us.
I have a sling and trident if you want them to use.
Right, you know what? Let's do it quick then. See if we can interrupt the ritual.
I mean,
Get hacking Laurentius.
in that case, Laurentius, I'm going to pop
Yes.
my healer's gloves on you, so I take another 15.
Sure.
How far are you from full health?
Through 20.
Okay, I will spend my 2.
If-
Well,
Do you
I'll
remember
use
if you?
1.
Yeah, do you remember if you can get him up to 20, he will lose his wounded condition.
I know, that's why I was thinking about it. I'll quick alchemy, shove a potion in your mouth.
Thank you.
Oh, perfect. I only have to use 1.
I'm no longer wounded, or I'm
Yep.
wounded 1.
No, you're no longer wounded.
Yeah, just wipes out the wounded because we fully healed you. While we're doing this, we're just going to try and do the charge.
Now, swing away.
Because in that case, also Halldamir,
Hmm.
if we're not spending 10 minutes here in advance, because I don't know how long it's going to take us to hack through the wall here, but assuming it takes less than 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and pet the cat so I get back an extra focus point.
Sure. Yeah.
Give me what action is hacking the wall. Athletics, I guess?
No, it is an attack roll. You need to deal damage to this wall.
Well,
He
it's a hell of a
crits the
damage
wall.
wall.
Jesus
He crit the wall.
Christ.
Yeah, I don't think I'm...
Technically, also sweeps a wall next to it, gets also damage.
Yeah, that's true. The
Jesus.
adjacent section of wall takes 23.
Okay, alright.
That is with power attack up, so.
That is obscene. Alright.
Did we just Kool-Aid ban this?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Put yourself where you put yourself. Like as you're ready. So you're already here, you're happy.
I'm going to
Yeah?
hero
I'll be back here.
hiding under the table with cover.
Yeah.
And I will have 2 bombs in my hand, which will be a blight bomb and a vexing viper bomb.
Alright. As I will pause this and unveil to you what is happening the other side of the 10 feet of wall that you just demolished in one swing somehow. All right. So what you see on the other side is an immense skull of a fossilized dragon looms from the north wall of this smoky dome ceilinged ritual chamber. Its hollow eyes are flickering with fiery light. Molten gold pours from the dragon's mouth into an immense stone bowl below. An offering basin made from the monstrous dragon's collarbones and shoulder blades. A raised stone slab sits in the center of the boiling metal, a pedestal to offer sacrifices to a dark god. Ribs rise up in the southern portions of the room to support the ceiling, while the hollow space under the skull to the north of the bowl seems to have been furnished as a personal shrine, study, sleep nook. And below the pouring molten gold seems to be a young red dragon as it screams in pain. A golden shard jutting from its chest, right where its heart should be, as if it's been impaled by this metallic shard. As the creatures to the south, the Charokai, chant, and this draconic creature seem to be running some form of ritual, basically.
Likely startled by our sudden appearance through a wall.
Hey, we wanted red scales.
Indeed, they both as it like bursts open.
The wall of the red dragon.
The wall bursts open. The red dragon.
Okay, that's an important distinction.
Yeah, the red dragon seemingly chained at 4 points down to this offering. like sacrifice bowl, essentially, with molten metal pouring over him continually. Seems to be almost being, well, not even almost, being tortured by the humanoid dragon, like blue dragon mixture of a hybrid to the south. The creature turns to the wall and says, "What? What are outsiders here? They're doing here? Are you really all this pathetic?" As the little dragon lifts its head. Well, it's not even that little. It's the size of a horse, but it lifts its head up meekly and hollows it begs in like a hollow tone, "Help me, please." And I think we're on the session here.
As we Kool-Aid man through the wall. I can't get over that. That's
As I look at my heavily diminished list of spell slots here.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I mean, I only got a couple of bombs too.
I'm feeling you there as well, there, Sheep, because I'm sitting here just like I just spent both my emergency focus points to recharge because we're not spending time resting. So it's like,
At least we got Laurentius at full, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
You are free to make a religion check if you want to try and like just
No.
just looking.
I
at the scene.
I am happy to assess the situation.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Lux and Dax. Basically, it seems like what they're trying to do here is sacrifice the dragon to Dahak. Based on the snippets of words that you sort of caught, the idea being that they are trying to bring Dahak's fury down upon the Akuye, specifically Akrivel. You think you catch the words like volcano or something along those lines and rise up. But it is clear that the dragon is very much the sacrifice in this.
From assessing the local area, would I think it's possibly volcanic, given the local like soil and similar?
No, not even slightly.
Okay, interesting.
Oh,
No.
that is a powerful ritual then.
Yeah, so you're probably guessing that, in fact, you've rolled high enough that you know that even if this creature is able to sacrifice this dragon correctly in a way that Dahak would actually be happy with, it wouldn't work. It's going to fail regardless, like, of your intervention. But it seems like they very much believe that it will work, and this young red dragon is the fuel.
The ritual is fundamentally flawed to begin with.
It's they is literally asking a god to change the fundamental layout of a continent.
That said, however, even that said, however, getting Dahak's presence here in any regard may not be the best.
No.
Yeah, just a slither or an avatar or anything like that would be horrible.
Indeed. And the skull lingering above is that of a dragon. The bones, like above the ceiling to the south, is held up by what seems to be the top vertebrae. The ribs are used to hold up the roof. The Dax specifically would know that this creature whatever creature was of these bones was larger than even his previous master by a significant margin.
We've gone colossal
It's a big
plus
dragon.
plus.
That's just about what Alicia expected because she already had an idea of how powerful a dragon breath had to do. Melt stone. So
What's the role for like recall? Oh, there's like recall knowledge, isn't it?
What would you like to know? Halldamir, and I might be to assist.
Reminding you of something you've previously
Don't think
been
there
informed of.
strictly is a role for, but you could ask for like intelligence.
Yeah, I think
I
just
mean,
a flat intelligent. That'll be-
I have a 20 intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just give you a flat roll.
give me a flat roll.
Alright, how do I go about just rolling it?
I don't think there's a button for just rolling flat int because it's not something the game ever asked for. But
No,
So
so
I'll just roll
click
it
the
by
button.
hand.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a nat 20. Fine. You would remember part of the story that Nketia told you about in your first night in the Wanky Jungle.
Right, I've got
Is that
written down.
they defeated the darkness and spread his bones.
Oh, that's
And
not
if
good.
anything anything would be of this sort of size, the darkness that you would know as the Hawk would be it.
This is probably literally Defac's remains.
or at least always Avatar's remains.
It's basically the same thing.
It's true.
That is interesting.
So we march in there, kill that dragonborn or whatever it is, half dragon, save the young red dragon, and hopefully not get, I don't know, melted by the huge skull suddenly deciding to animate.
I'm tilting my head at you, Halldamir.
Why?
I don't know, just my future plans of what I told you and what you said. You had a perfect idea.
Oh no, not related
Okay.
to this. You're fine. Don't
Okay.
worry. Yeah.
I'm
Don't
tilting. I
worry.
was like, you have a
It's
faint
not
suspicion.
not related. Don't worry. You're fine.
Okay.
Because also clearly this corpse was not scattered far enough.
No, I'm thinking more your lineage, not.
Okay.
Yeah. You're fine. Don't worry.
Okay. I mean, because this would count as an artifact, wouldn't it?
It would, but yeah. I mean,
I should have taken that shrink object spell.
You know what?
Would you like?
I don't think any of us would oppose at forking over money so you can get a scroll of it.
Come
Yeah,
back straight.
well,
Let's go.
You're here now.
We're not taking the skull.
Sadly, I do believe this does still exceed the maximum volume allowed for shrink object.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it does. It is truly, truly gargantuan.
So,
Right,
just out of
if
character.
we're stopping here, I'm gonna hop off and
Alright.
do some
Yeah,
things I
we're all,
need to do.
we are all done.
Alright,
Bye-bye.
see ya.
Bye now. I would just like I would like to check everyone's bingo cards. Did anyone have corpse of a dead god in this temple? Okay,
No,
technically,
I had ritual in my bingo card.
okay, technically, clarity. Corpse of a god's avatar. The god is not dead, just his material form is dead. Not the same thing.
Material form.
Did not have that on my bingo card.
No.
Didn't think so either.
No.
So stream, you get to have fun with that. See you next week.
See you